Hello and a very good evening. 10 of the 12 Hong Kongers accused of illegally entering mainland waters went on trial in Shenzhen today. The case was heard till earlier this evening, and the court will announce a date for the ruling. Representatives from 6 foreign consulates, including the United States, were denied attendance at the trial, despite the court's claim that it's an open hearing. 128 days after the Hong Kong 12 were detained on the mainland, 10 of them were brought to court this afternoon. On high alert, authorities placed water-filled barricades around the courthouse, with officers guarding at main access points. Following calls from the detainees' families yesterday, saying some of the Hong Kong 12 hold British and Portuguese passports, at least 6 foreign consulates, including the US, the UK, Canada, Australia, Portugal, and the Netherlands, sent representatives to the court. None were allowed entry. In a statement, the US Embassy in China said it had followed due procedures to apply for observation at the trial. Calling for the immediate release of the Hong Kong 12, it criticized that Communist China will stop at nothing to prevent its people from seeking freedom elsewhere. A court official told TVB that while the judiciary refused an open trial last week, the hearing allows public attendance, but that requires prior registration. The official also said the public gallery was full and there would not be live broadcasts. In the press conference after the trial, the families of Hong Kong 12 slammed the mainland court for hearing the case in a de facto secret trial.
The hearing was held in secret today. We don't know the sentencing. They definitely used by any means necessary to cut off the outside connection from those 12 detainees.
The relatives and mothers only try to meet with the sons and daughters to see, to check whether they are okay or not. They are not disputing the sentence or the judgment itself.
The relatives have not been able to visit the 12 since August, after they were arrested during an apparent bid to flee to Taiwan by boat.
Chinese justice!
Some pro-democracy activists also protested about the arrangement outside the central government's liaison office in Western.
No one had any faith in this judicial system that will give the people any chance of a fair trial. We only see black hole and we only see suppression.
11 of the 12 detainees had been accused of protest-related offenses in the SAR, while 1 had been arrested under the national security law. 2 of them are minors. Meanwhile, former Democratic Party lawmaker Lam Cheuk-ting has been charged over a suspected breach of the Prevention of Bribery Ordinance. He allegedly revealed the identity of an investigation subject linked to last year's Yuen Long mob attacks. Kina Chu tells us more.
Monday morning began with an arrest and a trip to the anti-graft agency's headquarters. According to the former pro-democracy lawmaker's social media post, officers came to his home at 7 a.m. They accused him of naming a person investigated over last year's Yuen Long mob attack. The ICAC said it was acting on complaints and conducting an inspection according to the law and established procedures. Legal advice was also obtained from the Department of Justice. Lam Cheuk-ting faces up to 3 counts of disclosing the identity of a person being investigated. The case was heard at the Eastern Magistrates Court just hours after he left the ICAC head offices in North Point. Speaking to the media, Lam said he was arrested for his relentless pursuit for accountability over what he calls collusion between police and the triads. He insisted his actions did not constitute a violation of Section 30 of the Prevention of Bribery Ordinance. An ex-ICAC officer himself, the 43-year-old accused the anti-corruption watchdog of turning into a tool for political persecution. The case has been adjourned to March 9. Kena Chu, TVB News.